Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, in a recent radio interview on Sirius XM in New York City, I believe it was Rochester, which is where Jarrell Miller is from, Deontay Wilder, WBC heavyweight champion, and Jarrell Miller got into a war of words on the radio. It was really great stuff. Would have made for some great television. Wilder alluded to some sort of sparring session that took place in Alabama years ago when Jarrell was a little bit fatter, and he was saying that he put Jarrell in the hospital and all this nonsense. It was a great round of trash talking. There's an audio clip of it on boxingscene.com. I'll leave the link to the article where the audio is in the description. You guys can go check it out for yourself. But I want to play you guys a little clip from this and just give you my thoughts on this potential matchup down the road and all that good stuff. So I'll play the audio. Here's what Deontay Wilder and Jarrell Miller had to say.
60 seconds or less. Your turn, and Big Baby's not going to say anything.
Y'all already know who is the bronze, one of the rulers of the division, the heavyweight champion of the world. And like I said, I'm blessed you guys with my presence here, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't even be here. I don't waste my time talking about this and that. Like I said, I don't play boxing. This isn't what I do. If I'm gonna talk, then I'm gonna be about what I say. If I've been about it since day one, I'll be about it to the day I die. Since I'm in this ring, I don't play. I come to kill, murder, and destroy. So anybody that try to talk, do all this talking, we just seen previous time over and over and over again when people have yapped their mouth what happened in that ring. So when he get his weight up, and I ain't talking about his body weight, when he get his weight up, then he gonna see me. Until then, the king just gonna look down over all these peasants, because he already know what happened. I can set an example one time when I whooped his ass up in the ring when I took him when he was talking that years ago. I set the example one time, gave him a concussion, sent him to the hospital for 5 hours, then it sent his ass home. I changed the pamper then, but when he get his weight up and it's time to fight, I'm going to change the pamper again. But this time I'm going to spank that with bare pamper, with bare skin on, and then I'm going to put that pamper on and send his ass back home. Until then, I ain't got nothing else to say, because there ain't nothing else to say. He can't make no money. I can get him money, but he can't make no money for me. Okay. And that's all these guys do. They jab just to get a big payday. But when it comes to me, when it comes to fighting the champ, yeah, you're going to get money, but you're going to pay halfway to your hospital bills, and I promise that. So when you get your weight up, holler at me then. Until then, be sorry and wait your turn.
Okay, champ, you hold it right there. And Big Baby, 60 seconds are yours.
It's your boy Big Baby showing up Brooklyn, the real Brooklynite himself, the real warrior. Ain't no champ, no kindergarten book writing sucker. This toothpick leg mother sucker keep fighting these bums. Over 15, overrated. I don't know where they came from, a taxi cab driver to cooking in the McDonald's fried kitchen. Let me tell you something, homeboy. When you see me, whatever happened in Alabama was Alabama. Let me tell you something. I was out of shape, still got in your ass, the worse than a porno star on a Tuesday night. But when it come to me, you gonna run into the real deal. I ain't no Alpha Spilka. I ain't no Eric Molina. I've been doing some day one. I ain't no failed basketball player. I ain't no failed football player. I've been eating motherfuckers alive since I was freaking 2, motherfucker. So let me tell you something. When you run into me in that ring, you gonna run into the real deal. I'm gonna back you up, beat the living out you, and I'm gonna crush your confidence. And I might take my side piece back if I want. But let me tell you something, boy. When you run into me, you gonna run into something real. And I might even retire your ass at the end of the night. And trust me, after I finish your ass, I'm gonna finish Tyson and Anthony Joshua. I ain't gonna run like y'all bunch of pussies. Y'all running from each other, so y'all fighting each other. And don't worry about I'm gonna finish perfecting for you since you don't want that work. You wanna fight Chris Sherrill, take an easy payday. But I'm telling you right now, when Big Baby Miller steps on the scene, the world's greatest heavyweights back on the scene, fresh out of best style Brooklyn, they gonna chant my name. So don't ever come back to Brooklyn in my city. Cause nobody respect a tight pants wearing, polyester suit, turquoise and blue, granny swagging like, pantyhose wearing sucker like you. Cause trust me, when the real deal step up, the whole world gonna know. Big Baby's here to stay, baby. Brooklyn.
Jarrell, I gotta tell you something. I know Deontay for years. You're pissing him off. And when he heals up, I know he's going to be taking it out on you.
Yeah, let's do it.
I know.
Don't warn him. Don't warn him.
Do it. Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, trust me. Please call my name. Just call my name.
When it's time to come, he can't handle
my name.
He can't handle Fury nor Josh, so he can't stop. This ain't nothing but a call out to get money. Get those, lose weight first.
Sound like a country song. Sound like a broken country record.
Lose low for two.
I got you, man.
Okay, guys. Let Jerry jump in here for a
I want to just
second.
get in and say you're a great heavyweight champion. And when you spoke about Jarrell last week, you talked about he's talking this way to promote the fight, and I agree with that. And this other spewing stuff is a little bit nonsense. But you're a great heavyweight champ. We have some great fights coming up. I'm glad you're with us on the show, and Jarrell wants to fight you. But listen, when the bell rings, we find out who wins.
Damn right.
There you go. You know what? Yeah, appreciate that, Jerry. But you know, everything I've said up to this point, I've made come true.
All right, so that's pretty much the interview in a nutshell. I know went on for a little bit there, but you can go find that. It'll be linked down below. As far as this potential matchup, when we talk about Deontay Wilder, we're talking about a long, lanky, rangy, powerful heavyweight. Can produce the kind of knockouts that lure back casual fans to boxing and make boxing a popular sport. But he needs the matchups. He needs the opponents. And, a lot of us want to see him fight Joshua. A lot of us want to see him fight King Kong Ortiz. A lot of us want to see him fight the likes of Vladimir Klitschko. But how great would it be if an American, and not just any American, but an undefeated American trash-talking artist like Jarrell Miller could be that guy to dethrone Wilder that title? And obviously this is not a fight that's going to happen this year. Maybe not even in 2017, but maybe early 2018. Granted that Jarrell Miller can get the proper seasoning, the proper tune-ups, the proper, fights to continue to build his record up and get those rounds in. I think, he'd have a great chance against Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's a guy that in the past has proven he has a suspect chin. Dating back to the Eric Molina fight. Eric Molina is not a hard punch like that. It's one thing to take a punch from Artur Spilka, Eric Molina. It's a completely whole other thing to take it from a guy like Jarrell Miller, who comes into the ring on fight night weighing as much as 290, sometimes 300 pounds, and he carries that weight really well. He can box really well at that weight. We saw what he did against a good, battle-tested, durable heavyweight journeyman in Fred Cassie, who's been there with the likes of Dominic Brazil, name opponents, and they couldn't get him out of there. So he was able to get him out of there in 3. And he's also said that he's willing to fight a Chris Ariella, who Deontay Wilder just fought, and I believe he went. I forgot. The fight was so bad I don't even remember what happened. I think it might have went to full 12. But anyway, I have no doubt in my mind that if Jarrell were to fight a Chris Ariella, that he would probably have a better performance against Chris than Deontay had, just for the simple fact that, number one, he's not in there to play games like Deontay was. Deontay was in there, showboating and doing all that stuff against a guy who, quite frankly, is shot out and wasn't, an incredibly talented fighter when he was in his prime. So, with that being said, I hope Wilder can keep the title for a long time, man. If he fights Joshua, I might actually want him to beat Joshua because I do want to see this matchup at some point, and I want it to be when both of them are undefeated. I think Jarrell, for him, the only issue will be the weight. Can he carry that? Continue to carry that weight on him very well? And when he does get to those fights where he fights a heavyweight that can push him rounds, how will he be able to operate within those later rounds when he's been pushed for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounds? That's really the only question we have, Big Baby. We know he can punch, and we know he has some solid boxing skills, solid fundamentals, turns his punches over really well. But does he have the durability? Does he have the stamina to last in those later rounds? That's really the only question we have on Jarrell Miller. Once we see that, if that question can be answered in a very positive manner with his performance in the ring, then I think that there's no question whatsoever that Jarrell has a great chance of beating a Deontay Wilder. So, yeah, man. Link will be in the description. Let me know what you guys think. Jarrell Miller, Deontay Wilder. is this a matchup you'd like to see in the future? Leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.